So continuing on with my catching up on these emulation handhelds, I'll be honest, a lot of them that I've been receiving lately have been fairly impressive. So I have been looking forward to checking out this Trimui brick. I took it out of the box a few days ago just to handle it, get a nice little hand feel action to see what this thing was about. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This thing feels a little more premium than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was just going to be like a cheap little handheld, but I'm going to find the specs, put all the specs up on the screen. But these videos are just to like quickly check these things out and see what to do with them. Looks like it comes with like a bunch of replacement like shoulder buttons or triggers, whatever you want to call them. So some replacements, you got some options there. That's interesting. Charging cable. We ain't concerned with all that. But look at this thing. Got like a little metal backing. Where's the power? Power right there. But this little fella feels really nice in the hands. Look at the lighting on the back. Like, I mean, would you even see that if you're using it? I gotta readjust a little bit. But yeah, you got some lighting behind the shoulders there. The little start and select looking buttons light up. Volume right here, it looks like. Lights up right there too. I don't really understand the point of all the light up action like on the back because you're not gonna see it. But I know I've used a handheld before that had a similar setup with these bests, like little like collections, Bomberman collection, Famicom multi-carts. It's kind of wonky, like a bunch of multi-carts, nostalgic mini games. It's like Dragon Quest and stuff. But I mean, those are just like, I don't know, little best collections. But you have a bunch of other stuff that you can go to. Ports, your game collections for each individual system. So we got stuff like Nintendo 64, Open Bore, Neo Geo, PSP, and PS1, and Sega Saturn. And it does tell you how many games that they include. So this was sent to me by Go Game Geek. All these handhelds lately have been sent to me by Go Game Geek. But the thing that I thought was interesting was ports. People are always very mixed when companies send these things with ports, when they're not just like ports that are just freely like nobody cares, right? You see what's included here. Balatro, I'm not sure if that's how you say it. I know that game's extremely popular, newer release. Celeste, Sonic Mania, Stardew Valley. Like there's certain games people are just like, no, you should not include in the ports section of these handhelds, right? And I mean, you could feel how you want to feel about that. And I'm just showing you that's what they included on this thing. I've never played this game, but I just want to show it. It does run. This is a game I've been meaning to play. I bought it for the Switch, and then I noticed it was on Apple Arcade, and I have an Apple Arcade subscription, but it plays. Look at that. The speakers do not get loud. That's my one little criticism. Well, they get... Maybe I didn't have them all the way up. No, I do have them all the way up. They don't get that crazy loud. But, I mean, you do have a headphone jack, the reset button right there, R button, USB-C for charging, and that's about it. What does this switch do? I don't know. It, like, vibrated. So I don't know how to play this game, but I'm going to exit it. If I can figure out how to exit it. Just quit, I guess. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. There are some ports here. But back to the games. Let's check out Sega Saturn real quick. Oh, we got Nights into Dreams, Panzer Dragoon. Just a small selection. Let's check this out. Okay, so I was trying to play Nights into Dreams, and it didn't load, so it's got to be like a bad ROM or something. But Panzer Dragoon on Sega Saturn, it loaded instantly. So yeah, not a problem with Sega Saturn. Probably just that particular ROM that they included, most likely. But yeah, this is playing just fine. Very cool. Can never vouch for the complete build that they include on these things if everything's going to run. Uh, hard to test every single thing that they put on here, but it is what it is. How do we exit? PSP, they mostly just included like minis, but we'll try Wipeout. So down here, this is the select and this is the start button. These two up here, which I thought were like select and start, these are like function 1, function 2 buttons, according to the manual. Okay, so this is very stuttering Stanley action here. Maybe this device is not equipped for PSP, but I mean, while it looks nice, it's not playing nice. Sounds like crap, and it is very, very slow. And it just, man, what the hell? It almost paused for a second there. But okay. Maybe some minis, but I wouldn't bother too much with normal PSP games on this thing, apparently. Dreamcast, they included a lot of games. Well, I guess not. Once again, I don't know what's up with this build, man. Okay, finally I found a Dreamcast game that actually loads. Jeez. It's not a knock at the device, it's just a knock at the build that they included with the device. So it's always like, you're reviewing the device, and then it's like, it kind of sucks because the build kind of negatively impacts that. Look at this. What the hell's going on? But, I mean, the device is going to be able to handle what it can handle, but you would hope that the build that they sell with these things would be tested and capable, with this type of thing, right? While there is some glitches there, the game seems to run fine. Okay, so I've been messing with this a bit. I kept trying to load PS1 games because there's a handful on here, and none of them were loading. Dragon Ball GT loaded. That was the only one I could get to load. So yeah, the build is really messed up. I mean, you could fix that. Take the SD card out or load it up on your computer, whatever. Add ROMs, find ROMs that work, whatever. I don't know. It's a mess with whatever they did here. A lot of these systems should run fine that they included. I think the handheld itself is very nice. It's a neat one. It's just, it kind of spoils it when the build sucks that they include with it. Especially if you're a person looking to buy something like this that's pre-set up. Like you'd want it to, mostly be fine. And this is probably, it's a smaller build. Let me see what they included here. This SD card, I just popped out, 64 gigabyte build. I'm sure they probably sell different sizes, like 32, 64, and like 128. If this one's like having a lot of games that are having issues, they're not loading at all, like that kind of sucks. You're better off just buying it with no games and then loading it up yourself type of thing. But neat device. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye.